Hello guys, my name is Richie and I live in my long wheelbase Sprinter full time with my dog Bella. Here she is. Hello, there she is. Oh mad. So today we are going to be installing the double swivel seat in the van. And it just slots on. Look at that. I feel good. We got a swivel seat. Now when it comes to living in a van full time with a dog, now in the week it's not so bad because there's only two of us, or one and a half of us, but I have my daughters on weekends, every weekend, and they are 5 and 6. If you've been watching the previous videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And space is everything in the van, especially on a rainy day when you're confined to the van and you can't go out and you're under each other's feet. So just creating that bit of space in the van should help massively with our living lifestyle. Yeah, so let's get some tools out, let's unpack the box and let's see exactly what we're dealing with. Let's do it. The first thing you want to do is unscrew all the bolts. Now these are standard T45 hexagon seat bolts. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. We'll undo them and then we can take the seat out of position. Now down by here you got a yellow cable or a yellow clip. You need to undo this clip because that's a seatbelt warning light. There we go, simple as that. So we leave that dangling because we've got to connect that back later on. The whole thing is absolutely loose. Now put the whole seat back. Now you don't want to be taking the seat belts apart. Leave the seat belts on there. So you just want to lift the seat up and put it into the back of the van, leaving the seat belts intact. Don't be messing about with them. I have actually removed the seat belts only for ease of use because I want to get a seat right out the way. It's only held in by one of these smaller bolts, which you can use a T45, and they come out pretty easy. They're not rusted or nothing like that. They come out pretty easy and you can put it back in just as easy enough. But it just make life a lot easier if the seat was completely out the way because I can work by here. So the next thing, here's the actual plates. Now it comes in 2 plates. You get a bottom plate and a top plate, and they swivel. The top plate is bolted to the bottom of the seat and the bottom plate is bolted to the box in the van. And then you undo these handheld bolts when you want to swivel, and you put these handheld bolts back into position when you want to be driving. And it just slots on like that. How fucking easy was that? Wow. The original bolts will go through the bottom plate into the box frame of the van, exactly how they come out. Same on this side, and the longer bolts in the middle. But then they're giving you additional at the top, additional holes at the top, but they're giving you extra bolts to actually bolt through these holes, which will bolt to the seat. Pretty simple if you ask me. Absolutely simple. Now this is specially made for this year of Sprinter, and the Crafter is exactly the same. I'll leave a link in the description of the website where I bought it from, and you can scroll down, choose your vehicle, choose your year vehicle, and click buy, PayPal, all that jazz. Any problems you can email them, but it is absolutely that simple. Right, okay, so that's all 4 bolts back into position, exactly how they were when we started, before we took the seat out. Now, I'm really interested to see how this works before they put the seat on. So what you do, you unscrew these butterfly bolts, and we have 8 of them, so 4 on this side, 4 on that side. 2. Now you can see on top, you've actually got a bolt that goes through, and that's a pivot point, but also there's a slider, so it moves back and forth as well. Look at that! And it spins. It's fucking brilliant. And then when you have it back into position, you get your butterfly bolts and you screw them back up. Okay, let's get the seat on. Okay, so that's the seat in position. So what we got to do now is use the new bolts to bolt them into position. Right, okay, so all the bolts are all back into place. Now that seat is solid again. It's not as solid as it should be because I haven't put the butterfly bolts back in yet. I've only got 2 holding it for 5 minutes. That's why it's a little bit rocky. But yeah, so the last thing we got to do, remember that yellow clip and that cable? So what you got to do now is connect this bit to this bit here. There we go. Simple as that. But this cable is actually going through the pivot, makes it so much easier. Job done. So, put the seat back. Nice and tight. So that seat belt now is back in position, nice and safe, ready to carry a passenger. Anyway, enough faffing about this. Let's go and see this baby swivel. Yeah, boy! I feel good. We got a swivel seat. Yeah, loving that. Now, when you got into position, you can put 1 or 2 butterfly bolts back in just to hold him down. There we go. Alright, it's nice and fixed now. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, baby. Look how much space that's just opened the van. Wow. Check out the space. I mean, it's giving me an extra 3 foot, 900 mil. Yeah, it's just created a day van. You know, when we get a table by here now, we can eat our meals on here. Because we've got like a corner sofa now, see? What I do in the evenings is, because my sofa's by here, look. What I do in the evenings, I lay on the sofa, but I recline the driver's seat forward. And then I can use that to lean back on whilst I'm chilling out watching TV. So yeah. The only tools you will need: adjustable spanner, the T45 hexagon standard seat bolt on a ratchet or an Allen key, whichever, and a 17mm socket. So I'm pretty happy with that. I think Bella's gonna be happy with that. My daughters will pick up tomorrow, they're going to be mega happy with that. they're going to be all over it. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this, and if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like. And if you want to watch any more van build series or crazy antics with my daughter, some high octane stuff and just random building stealth, when the house is up to maintain, all that kind of stuff, hit subscribe, ding the bell if you want to be notified, and we'll come here. Come sit around. Come on. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye now.